A very pleasant good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once again to the People's Forum of In the Streets with Big Stone. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk about a particular video, and this video consists of my friend Souflo TV, my friend Empress Yudah, and also my friend Rawpa Crawpa. And the reason why I call them my friends is because we're of the same race, and I say race first. I consider them my friend. No, I'm not here to take side one way or the other, ladies and gentlemen, but I just want to speak on how I personally feel as another vlogger who, at one time, I got involved with a misunderstanding, or at one time, I saw what I thought was injustice and some form of fakery that went on in the Mr. Vegas situation, and I made my comment on it. But I'm also going to speak on fake news. I'm also going to speak on YouTube as a business, and I'm also going to speak on if one is entitled to do what he or her wants to do. Now, remember, as a vlogger, I think we owe our platform to our people and our fan base, and we should come as truthful as we possibly can be, as truthful as we acquire the information that is needed to make that particular vlog, and to make our people understand the truth in what you're representing. Now, ladies and gentlemen, there's a lot of fake news out there, and fake news sells. People gravitate to negative than gravitating to positive. Now, let me start with Souflo TV. Souflo TV, I love you, man. You know, you call me your big brother, and I respect that, and I love that when you do, because we correspond via, you know, messages and so on. And when I say messages, inbox messages. But I just want to say, man, that I know you say it's a business, but sometimes in one's choice of words, and remember, we have a fan base, and we have to be careful what we say while we're in front of this camera, because what you say when you say it, once you take it down, somebody else has it. Even if you take it down, somebody else have what you say. We all have made mistakes. We're not perfect. We all have sinned and come short of the glory of the Almighty. So if we make a mistake, ain't nothing wrong in saying, man, I made a mistake, and, you know, apologize for it. But remember, we owe our people, especially our Jamaican people, our heritage, an obligation to be as truthful as we possibly can, an obligation to be as informative as we possibly can, and an obligation to be as patriotic as we possibly can. I would never, and I could never deny your Jamaican heritage, man. It's your country, it's our country, it's all of us country. So no man can take that away from you. But sometimes you come so unorthodox that I have to think seriously to understand what you're saying. And but a lot of people don't. God did not bless a lot of people with the knowledge to understand what you're saying at your level, and to know what you're saying is how you meant it at that particular time. Not a lot of people can do that. So we as vloggers must put our language in such a way that even the babe and the suckling can understand. Because this is a serious business. And you said many times over, even when you close your video, you say it's a business. And he's entitled to protect his business, protect his brand, and do his business the way he sees it fit, because it's his business. And I will never take that away from you. But remember, you have a fan base that love you, a fan base that respect you, a fan base that look to you each day for guidance. I am one of your biggest fans, man. I'm proud of your achievement. You well over 100,000 subscribers. Souflo, your platform is bigger. You're bigger. So use this positive platform, Souflo, and deal and make sure that the legacy that you leave, not everybody gonna love you. Not everybody gonna love you, Souflo, but make sure that the legacy that you leave is a positive one that will stand the test of time. I watch your video when I get a chance. Sometimes I comment, and sometimes I just so busy, man, because I'm doing other things. So Flo, I'm with you, brother. I'm not taking side one way or the other, but sometimes when you say certain things, like when you say some of the don'ts, some of the people really don'ts, some people cannot take that kind of language to some people. To me, I'm not offensive. I'm not offended. I don't care one way or the other how you say it. But some people are, in Jamaica we say, very thin skinned. And we have to be careful the choice of words that we use as a vlogger. We have that responsibility to our fans, our people, and our country. Now Empress Yudah, because ladies and gentlemen, I met Empress Yudah personally. She's a beautiful married woman with her husband, and she has done a lot of work, entrepreneurial work, humanitarian work. She's on the battlefield. As a matter of fact, while she was in Jamaica, I met her on the battlefield. Never met Souflo in person, but he's my brother. But I've met Empress Yudah, and I've spoken to her, Souflo. Empress Yudah don't mean you any physical harm. She love you, man. She love you. But she just feel that the way you put some of your words, what you say sometimes, and how you say it, you are cocky, and I can see that in you. You're cocky in your ass, Sometimes you're arrogant. You're arrogant sometimes, and I mean, there's a little bit of that in all of us. Sometimes I'm arrogant, sometimes I'm cocky. But you have to be careful that you have a fan base, you have a country, and you have a race of people that is depending on you. You notice I'm sitting below the Right Honorable Marcus Garvey. The Right Honorable Marcus Garvey was not a selfish man. He worked for not just Jamaican, but he worked for African, those at home and those abroad. Now Rawpa Crawpa comes in the mess. Another great vlogger. I respect the platform that Rawpa Crawpa has. I'm not saying I agree with everything that he does. Likewise, Souflo. But to be a vlogger and have a platform of 136,000 subscribers, you're bigger. Rawpa Crawpa, you're bigger. And I tell you, your platform is powerful. I didn't see you do anything wrong in the way you presented this particular video of Empress Yudah. You simply asked a question. Maybe Souflo think that because both of you communicated, you could have handled it differently. But every man, like I say, is entitled to do his own brand the way he chose to do it. Nobody can come over my page and tell Big Stone how to deal with his brand. Neither should somebody come over yours. But remember, and this is truthful, man, remember we have an obligation to ourselves. We have an obligation to our fans, and we have an obligation to our country. Why not let's use this platform now that there's a meeting, no matter how negative this meeting came about, no matter how cross angry and miserable or crocodilish as Rawpa Crawpa would have said. This came about. Let's turn stumbling blocks into stepping stones. Let's utilize the power of the media. Let's utilize the power that you have Souflo TV from today on, and the power that you have Rawpa Crawpa, and the power that is invested in you now, Empress Yudah. Let's use it positively. Let's iron and bury our differences. Let's come together. We have big fish to fry. Yes, bigger fish than that. They're there to fry. It's a Jamaican terminology that means there are more important things to be discussed. So whether you owe the Jamaican people an apology, it's up to you. You must know if you did anything wrong that warrants an apology. And Empress Yudah is entitled to that. I mean, if he doesn't want to apologize because he doesn't think that he's done anything wrong, then he's entitled to that. But what I'm saying here, let's turn this negative, because it's negative when we have this a misunderstanding of the mind, and it's not going in one accord for all the sake and the benefit of the people. It's negative. Look at what's on my chest. This is a picture of little Yetania Francis. She was murdered recently. No, look at little Yetania Francis. Bigger fish to fry. Our people are dying every day as we speak in this country. This past Sunday, 5 people were shot, 2 was murdered. Bigger fish to fry. So I understand we all have our egos, man. I have an ego, you have one, Rawpa Crawpa, and of course Empress Yudah. But one thing I can tell you, Souflo, this woman mean you no harm. She loves you. And based on how she expresses herself to me, she thinks that with the platform that you have and the power that you have, you know, even though you're running a business and negativity sells and whatever sells, and you're not doing anything wrong, you're reporting the news that has been reported at many television stations and many newspapers. I've done that on many occasions. But if you notice, sometimes I tend to let go that. Wheel and come again. Fight the struggle from a different angle. Go on the battlefield. Walk the walk. Because I've walked the walk. I've been walking this walk for well over 30 years. So my brother Souflo, my brother Rawpa Crawpa, my sister Empress Yudah, I love you all from the depths and the core of my heart. And I want us to use this great platform that we are privy to make our beautiful country, Jamaica, proud. I know you love Jamaica, Souflo. Tighten the thing up a little bit still, may I tell you, my son. Yeah, tighten it up a little bit, Souflo. You could have fixed up the thing, and me could have fixed up my thing a little bit, and Empress Yudah, you know what I mean, and Rawpa Crawpa, we could fix up our little thing a little bit. And we could all look at the one major picture. Jamaica, our country, our beautiful country, it belongs to all of us, and anything that we do reflects on how our country is looked at. So let's not have any more this squabble. Let's just join together in peace, love, and unity. Empress Yudah, I love you. I love you. I love your loyalty to country. I love your energy, and I love your vibes. Rawpa Crawpa, I love you, my brother. I love your loyalty to country, and I love your vibes. And my brother Souflo, I love you. I love you. I love your loyalty to country, and I love your vibes. Let's bury this and build as one great big race of Jamaican people. A big stone says, Rastafari.